Hi everybody, hopefully you're having a great quarantine and hopefully you're taking care of yourself. I know some days I do way too much house stuff and I need to take more time for stuff for me. Like self-care is very important. But today I'm going to be looking at the Pixi collection. I don't know what this is called, but I received this in PR and I'm super excited to try this out. I've been looking at the palettes, took pictures, and they're beautiful. But first things first, I got a new mic. As you can see, it's clipped on. This is going to be in my next few videos. I don't want to spend a lot of money on a mic, so this one was only 17 bucks, and then I had to get a C port adapter or whatever it's called for another 13, so about $30. If you guys want it, it's on Amazon. I'll have it in the link. Not sponsored or anything, but I just feel like I'd help out in case you're looking for something. So let me know how the sounds, and we're gonna get started. So right now I don't have anything on. I'm gonna go put my face on and then I'll show you the products and I'll show you the products on. Okay, and I'm back. My foundation and eye primer is done and the rest is gonna be Pixi except for lip gloss because I didn't get anything lip today. So my foundation today, in case you guys are wondering, is the Sephora matte foundation in the shade Porcelain. This was on sale and this is my holy grail product right now. I love this. Covers up acne redness so well and I haven't broke out from it. My eye primer, in case you were wondering, is the e.l.f. Putty Primer. It looks like this. Inside, I obviously use it a lot, and I have the shade, I think, Rose. Yeah, it's Rose. I also have a cream one. I think they do just as well as the MAC ones, and I absolutely love them. Okay, so what you guys came for, the Pixi box. So I wasn't expecting this box at all. It just showed up at my doorstep, but I was super excited. So it came in this pretty decent sized package. When you open it up, you have this on camera. You just open up this box and, oh, I lost all my stencils. Like a flowery one, some butterflies, some, what are those, dandelions? Flowers, and the Pixi logo. So these have some sort of sticky back, so I don't know if you can use, I'm hoping you can use them more than once, but there's like a clear backing on them. This collection has 2 Eye Effects eyeshadow palettes and 2 nuance quartets. I don't know how, it's Nuance. I'm not sure how you say that, but those are multi-use blush quads. So they're like 2 face palettes and 2 eye palettes. This is what the palettes look like. They came in this nuance quartet in honey nectar. I'm going to be giving 2 of these away. I'm going to give away a face palette and an eye palette because I only need so many. Like, I feel like I have so much makeup, so I'm going to try to give some back to you guys. So this is the honey nectar quartet. That's one of them. And then I'll also do close-ups in a second. So the face palettes, the quartets, run for $24 a piece, and the eye effects run for $22 a piece. And the packaging is very sturdy. I like this. The plastic, the clasp. This is the Eye Effects Hazelnut Haze. Has some browns in there and then a green, a gold. It's very pretty. So there's that one. I'm not going to swatch all of them because, like I said, I'm going to be giving one of each away, so I don't want to touch everything. Their eye palette, the Rosette Ray. This is like pinkies with more browns. I'll probably give this eye palette away because I have so many rosy, pink, nude palettes, so I think I'll keep the one that has that green olive shade, and I'll give the rose one away because one of you will love it. I hope. I haven't tried them yet, but everything Pixi comes out with is always really good quality. So the last face palette is called Sugar Blossom. This is the one I think I'm going to be keeping, and I'm going to give away the Honey Nectar one. The Honey Nectar face palette, the Rosette Ray eye palette, the Sugar Blossom face palette, and the Hazelnut Haze eye palette. I think these color schemes are really, really pretty and really well put together. I love the green packaging as always. So I'm going to be showing you guys 2 of the palettes today. I'm going to be trying out some of the stencils today too. So Here are the swatches for the Honey Nectar eyeshadow palette. So these are a lot more orangey than I thought they would have been, and I'm actually in love with it. It's like a pumpkin spice palette, and this is so cute. These swatch so nicely. I mean, you can't really see it in the video, but they were really creamy, and this is just one strike with my finger down my arm. So I'm excited to try these, especially that orangey shade right there. I think they could definitely be built up a little bit. And these are the swatches for the Sugar Blossom Face Quad. So I actually think it's 2 blushes and 2 highlights. I'm excited to try these. That pink blush is so pretty. I don't think I'll use that in a look today, but these are beautiful. Okay, so I have one eye done. I didn't do any sort of mascara or anything. I just want to show you the actual product. So the shades I used are Cream. That's the color I have underneath my brow bone. I used Gold for my inner corner. I didn't use Cream. Didn't use Bark. Sage is my lid color. Bronze I used to deepen up my crease. Deep I used to also deepen up the outer edge. Copper was not used, but that's a really pretty color. And Russet was the orange color you see all over. So I used, how many shades was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 out of 9. I mean, that's not bad. So let me show you how I did that. So first I took this russet shade and I just took it all over my crease. This doesn't have to be neat. You'll blend it out. And these, from working with them, they are very pigmented. They blend out nicely. They're very creamy and they're also buildable. So this one goes on really, really pigmented, but the brown one, it took a little while to deepen it up. But they're very nice. These are worth it. For $22 for this palette, for a fall pumpkin spicy palette. I'm going to use the cream shade to blend out that russet shade. I took this the whole way up to my eyebrows, and I have not been doing my eyebrows, and I've been loving it. I have these nice bangs to just hide it, so I've lucked out. So what have you guys been doing during quarantine? Anything exciting? I know I've just been working from home still, going out into the community a little bit to see some clients, and I'm a therapist, so I go out into the community sometimes to see clients, but not too much. So I miss seeing people and doing things. I've been watching Bailey Sarian. I just found her, which is crazy because she's right up my alley with murder and makeup. Like, she does true crime stories every Monday and talks about a story while she does her makeup, and it's really inspired me to do my makeup more. I love her videos. Check her out. Pretty blended. That's just the cream and the orange shade. So now I'm going to take the Bark shade. So am I the only one who cannot read? I can't translate that to the front. Like, I just have to guess that it sounds like that would be that color. I cannot. I don't know. I can't follow them. I want this to look a little smoky. So there you go. So this is the, again, deep shade. It's like a brownish. It looks almost black, but it's just a really dark brown. Took this green shade, which is called Sage. I'm so excited to actually have a mic where everybody can hear me. Before, I was getting comments that it was really hard to hear, and I was getting frustrated because I would talk to make a video and I couldn't even hear me. And then underneath, I put the dark brown shade and the russet shade over top. And then I had to put the cream shade just to diffuse this because that's a little intense. I don't know, I'm not used to putting a lot under the eyes. I always keep it really close to my eye. When I do smoky, I feel like it looks like too much on me, but then everybody else, it looks so pretty. So for my eyes, last but not least, I'm just going to take this gold shade, which is called Gold. They have simple shade names, but it works. The products are really good. I'm going to brighten up the other side, and I also tuck this under my brow bone. When I first saw this palette in the package, I knew I was going to keep this one instead of the red one because I have so many pinks and reds. But I thought this was going to be more of a brown toned with a little bit of, like I kept looking at the green, the olivey shade, and I thought it was going to be more of a neutral palette with some golds and a green. But it's actually a very warm palette. I love this. This makeup's bomb. So let me put on some mascara and do my waterline, and I'll be right back to do the face. So I am back and the eyes are all done. So I'm not going to put on any fake lashes today. And I'm just going to put my bangs down, cover up these brows. And I had my hair in a braid, so hopefully it looks kind of cute. So there's my eyes. I mean, my bangs cover them up a little bit, but I like the grungy vibe. I like this. So for my face, do I want to use the stencils first? I'm going to do my face and use the stencils. We'll do both. So I'm going to try, I think the pink would look kind of weird, so I'm going to try this. It's like a rosy mauve blush. Wow. It picks up a lot of product when you touch it. Okay, wait. I actually need a different brush. That already has stuff on it. All my brushes are always so... Okay, so this one is clean. So, as you can see, watch when I dip it. I don't know if you can see. Probably not. There's like powder flying everywhere. Ooh, I'm excited to try this. Oh wow, it's pretty. Oh wow, it's pigmented. Okay, it blends out nicely. Oh, this is so... I love blushes anymore. They're so pretty. And these mirror and these palettes are super nice. I don't know if you guys notice any differences between like the mirrors in palettes, but some of them kind of warp your whole face. This one's a good quality mirror. Oh no, I haven't had anything negative to say about this collection. Everything's so pretty. It's so weird because I started out hating the blush on the nose. I was like, why would people want to look like sickly? And now I just love it. I understand. I get the hype. Blend it out very nicely. So there's my face with the, does it have a name? Oh, it is called Rosewood. So that's just the blush on my face with my foundation. I'm going to be using one of these highlights. Well, this one. The pink. I don't think pink would go with my look. So I'm going to be using this highlight shade. And we'll play with the stencils. So this is the, I'm not sure. It's either Blossom or Sugar. I'm going to go with Sugar. So this is the Sugar highlight. And I think it looks so good over this Rosewood blush. I love it on my nose. Wow. I almost want to keep all the palettes for me, but that would be unnecessary. I have so much makeup that I'll forget about the stuff I have and not use it. So I don't want to keep too much of the stuff I get sent because I don't need 2 of each, you know. So I'm going to try some stencils because I'm hype about these. So I have all of these. And I think I just want to do these cute little flowers. I'm going to do some orange ones. It's not just paper. It has a, I don't know. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we'll be able to use these again. So you peel it off like so. Pretty much a sticker. Ooh. I wish these were reusable, but I don't feel like they will be. I'll just put them on my cheeks. So here's going to be one. Oh, wow. This is difficult. It's very flimsy. Oh, my gosh. If they even sell these, but this was something cute that came in it, and I want them to work. Oh, my gosh. Okay, there we go. So there's the flower. I'm going to take that orange. I'm actually going to put some different colors in there. Okay, so the thing with this, I think you might have to do it on skin without any makeup on it because it keeps rising up. I'm going to do some orange, dark brown. So the reveal. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, kind of turned out cute. Look at that. Okay, okay. I thought it was going to be awful. Messed it up a little bit, but I don't think I would use these stencils with this palette per se, just because there's no like bright colors in here, and flowers. I feel like flowers are more of a colorful vibe for me. Like I don't want my flowers to look grungy. Grungy. How many times am I going to say that word? But I'm just going to take the gold shade I used for my inner quarter and just pop that in the middle of this decal. See? There's the flower. And there's the rest of my face. So let me put on some lip gloss. And here's the look. So there's my eyes. The decal. And I really love that blush. That's so pretty. I'm hoping it's showing up on the camera. So I'm going to show you the stencil on my hand. So there's nothing on my hand. I mean, except for some hair, but... Oh yeah, that sticks so much better. To make this a little quicker, I'm just going to try to do one color. I'm going to use the pink from the blush. Wow, that'd be good. Still, I don't know about these stencils. I really like the concept, but they're just really hard to work with. So it still keeps trying to come up a little bit. So I'm going to hurry. So I have the pink from the blush palette that I can't see, so hopefully I'm hitting it. A lot of pink on there. Let's see the reveal. Okay, this is actually, I mean, it doesn't want to stick well, but it does pretty well for moving around. Like, that's cute. That's actually really cute. I would just say if you have these stencils, what I would do is take some eyeliners and outline that, and then add swirls and like kind of make it your own. Just use this as like a template. I don't think I'd just want just this flower on my face. But so my final thoughts on this collection. I really love this collection. I think this is my favorite thing I've tried from Pixi, the eye palette and the blush palette. Like I'm definitely going to be getting a lot of use out of these. They were buildable. The highlight looks sickening. It's very glassy looking. The blush, I honestly wish that blush was a single because I love that. Like, I love that shade. It's kind of it's a rose shade. I mean, it's called Rosewood, but it's beautiful. I love how it blended into my skin. It's cute. And for the eyeshadow palette, all the colors were very easy to apply. They had a lot of pigment. They were very blendable. You can build them up to the level you want. And the shimmers were actually opaque. They weren't super sheer. They're not super shiny. It's not a glitter. It's a shimmer, but I think it fits with the vibe. Like, this is a beautiful, like, fall, like I said, pumpkin spice palette. I know it's called Honey Nectar, but to me, it's a pumpkin spice palette. So let me know your thoughts, guys. And will you be buying these? Like I said, the eyeshadow palettes are $22. Face palettes are $24. And I think I would buy these even if they weren't sent to me. That face palette for sure. But let me know your thoughts in the comments, and if you want to see any other videos, especially for Halloween, because I'm going to be doing 31 looks of makeup with face paint, wearable looks, just all different Halloween stuff. I'm starting them now, so if you have any recommendations, you want to see any videos on YouTube instead of just TikTok and Instagram, let me know. I get so hype about Halloween, but have a great day, and thanks for watching my video. Hopefully you subscribe.